purpose of this video is to explain the login crit buff. It's actually a bug that when you first log in, if certain conditions are met and a little bit of RNG goes your way, you get a significant boost to your crafting and gathering crit rate. So let's take a look. As you can see here, these numbers don't seem to have any connection with reality. However, the important thing is that this says 84. If it says 82, that means the crit buff is, login crit buff is not active. And the value here depends upon the perks. Sometimes it does 79 and 81. That's a very common one. It depends on what time efficiency perks there are. But there's always that extra 2% when the login crit buff bug is active. So what does this crit buff do? Well, for starters, anything that is a gray level craft is automatically crits. So that means when I'm making my dark projects, my invasion forces, my starship weapons, I get 2 of those every time. And the same thing with my green assembly components and such. Now, for the green level craft on these blue assembly components, it increases the crit chance by about 20%, which is pretty significant. For the orange levels, it doesn't seem to have much effect, but honestly, I wasn't really able to fully test it because I didn't have enough mats. I just can't make thousands of those right now to get a good sample. So let me show you what this looks like.
Simple enough.
Now I'm just going to do some really quick crafts here. This will only take literally 30 seconds or so, or not even that much. And as you can see, I crafted 20, so I should get 40 over here. Boom, there's my 40. Okay? Now, the thing about the crit buff is it goes away if you teleport anywhere. That's why we call it the login crit buff. So here I am on Fleet. As you can see, the number 84 has changed to 82. And if I quickly do
back in a pinch,
the same set of crafting,
It's been a while, but I can manage.
I will get a lot of crits because
yes, I can do
my
that.
guys are pretty buffed up, but I will not get 100%.
You were wise to send me.
And so I got 35 this time instead of 40. There's some RNG in there, but as you can see, 5 of my 20 crafts failed, so my rate was about 75% instead of 100%. Now, what do we know about this crit buff? Well, it's tied to the guild perks. And if the fortune set bonus is not active, it doesn't happen. It just simply doesn't happen. I have found that when there is a critical crafting perk up, it tends to happen more often. We do not have a critical crafting, and yet we're still getting it on this side. And on the other side, on the imp side, there are similar perks, but I cannot get it to click. Because sometimes when you log out and log back in, you don't get the critical buff. And then the way to get it is just to keep logging out and back in until you do get it. Usually no more than 10 times is sufficient. So that's what the login crit buff is. And as you can see, I've got it here on flee. But if I go up to my stronghold, then it will go away. Like that. 82. Thank you for listening.